Hey everyone, it's Jenny Garcia, and this is a process video of my December daily. And I'm gonna work on day 19, 20, and 21. And these two cards are the same, I just changed the colors using Photoshop, and I have a tutorial on how I do that on my channel, and I will add it to the cards so you can check it out because I that way I get a lot of variety with the same card, which is also why I love getting the kits from Feed Your Craft that come with their physical kits, because you also get the digital version and you can change it into many colors. And I also love the In a Creative Bubble cards. So a bunch of these have been changed, and I'm also gonna do a very tiny layout. I think it's about 3 by 7.5 or something like that. It's just a photo that I took of my daughters, and they're wearing the same llama pajama. And I didn't journal a lot here. Nothing really interesting happened. It was just elf shenanigans and cozy jammies and stuff like that. And I love those Citrus Twist Kids phrase words. I'm almost done with them, but I love them. I almost use the whole sheet. And I also like the ones from Pretty Little Studio, which I have on the left. And I just order some of the, I forgot the name of the new Pretty Little Studio line, and I order more little with those little word stickers. And I just added the number which came in last year's Feed Your Craft kit. And I think I got those little hearts. If they weren't from Etsy, they were from maybe eBay, because I was looking for the ones that I'm using right now and I wasn't able to find them. So I got those, and they do the work. And I used the sticker that says Christmas treats because Boo, which is a character from Super Mario, was eating Charlotte. Poor Charlotte. Every year something happens to her. I hope she has elf insurance, because every year is something. And I also had this tag, which was from my daughter's sweaters, which I already documented, but I didn't know what to do with that tag. And I just added to a pocket that I have at the end, which is just a 6 by 8 page protector from Simple Stories. And I just add there all the cards, gift cards, other things that I couldn't add to the album. And I'm going to add this photo, which is a story that Charlotte was reading to her puppy during December, and it's an elf Christmas story. And I'm using the Tombow Mono Air Touch adhesive to glue all the papers and photos of this spread. And I added a little heart to mark tradition. And I'm also going to use these little sheets. I have them in white, I have them in colors. I also have the frosty ones, which are just white. And I think they also come in colors, but I only use white because the colors are a little bit more earthy, and the colors in my album tend to be way too bright. And I think I changed the color of this card too, but I'm not completely sure. I wanted to save the tag from these jammies. These are actually my jammies, but my daughter kind of like stole them from me, the oldest. They fit a little big, but they're pajamas. I think they're supposed to be a little big. And I'm going to look through my paper. I didn't know which one to use, but this one and the one with the cupcakes is from Yay Day Paper, which is from Amber, who is the same designer for Damask Love from American Crafts. And I love her stuff. This year she has like a Hygge Haig, I don't know how you pronounce that. But you it's more earthy and blue and cool colors. And it's really pretty. I'm still on the fence. If they have Black Friday sale, I might take the plunge. They do have others that are like really cute, so I do like her stickers too. And that circle is from a Feed Your Craft kit. I don't know if it's the one from last year or the year before. I also got the kit from this year, and I was waiting until my December daily 2021 to use it, but I think it's going to go really well with my day 24th and this one. So I'll decide when I work on it. That's my plan, to finish it this weekend, which is what I've been saying. But apparently, I need to like clean stuff and like cook, which boring, but you know, we have to. And I kept that super simple because the background it's pretty busy. And I'm gonna add, I was looking through my gold stickers, and I'm gonna add the Sweet Life on the side to cover that space. But the space is fine. It's just I like to add more things, and I look for excuses to add stuff. I do like cutting the stickers like this, because then I know for sure if they don't have a clear background, that it's a lot easier to figure out if they will fit. And I love how it turned out. I was thinking about adding pom-poms, but then I was like, no, I can barely close my album right now. Like, I almost did. And I might still, you never know. We'll see how I'm feeling when I finish the last 2 days. And I'm still trying to make that work. I don't know, maybe I'll do like a slip pocket later for the day they were the sweaters. That's why I didn't want to add it, because I felt like it was like out of place. So I just decided to add the 20 in using, I made these stickers with vinyl that I got from Target, and it's a cut file that Pretty Little Cedar had years ago. And I love this font, and yeah, I cut it. I've been cutting them for years in all kinds of sizes, and I really like them. I do felt like it was a little bit plain, so of course I'm gonna add more stuff to it. And I was trying to use the extreme adhesive to glue that little heart, because it's kind of tricky gluing on top of glitter cardstock or vinyl. So I just had to use the Tombow Mono Multi Liquid Glue. And I'm going to stamp my date with my roller date stamp and my Pseudo Calico ink. And that's my favorite ink, the Color Theory one. And when a stamp set or a stamp is new, I like to use an eraser to get rid of that. Sometimes they have like a layer of just shiny product because it's so new. So it gets rid of that and helps stamp a little bit more crisp. And I love these stamps from Everyday Explorer. I am crazy about them. I love the prompt stamps. They're so good for project life and for projects like this, because you can use them anywhere. They're also small enough that you can stamp them on ribbon and you can do like a pattern. So that's pretty cool. And on the next day, this is the 21st, Charlotte brought some items to make slime. Making slime is really easy. I just use glue, and Stay Flow is the best thing to do slime. I know that a lot of people hate slime. If you're one of those, that's fine. That's cool. I'm not making you do it. But it's just something like really easy to do it. It's easier than doing it with borax or a contact lenses solution or stuff like that. I think the ratio is like 1 to 1. I just eyeball it until it starts to get gooey, and you do have to keep mixing it until it's slimy, I guess, the texture. And that day Charlotte also had a little sequin mix to add to the slime. I'm just looking for a card where I can add some journaling, very simple journaling. And I love that picture with their hands. I hate that there are boxes in the background, but that's just part of the story. And, being in the process of moving out and packing up everything, it kind of ruins the aesthetic, but it tells a story. And sometimes that's more important than how it looks like. I love these alphas. They are from Studio Calico, from Color Theory. I got them years ago. I have them in pink, red, green, gray. I love them. I think those are my favorite Studio Calico items, the Color Theory, because it has really cool, bright colors. That label is from the digitals, from Citrus Twist Kits, and I cut a bunch of them. So I can either add my journaling on those, or I could add stickers or anything that I might need. And I'm gonna cut it a little bit off so I don't cover Charlotte, and I can cut a little bit at the top. And it also already has a lot of color, so I'm not gonna add too much to it. Too much in my terms. And I also have an extra of those colorful little word stickers, because I know that that's going to be one of the items that I'm going to keep using in the future. I'm going to add the number to that photo because there's enough space. I could also do my journaling around that little container, that circle, but that works too. I'm just trying to give you ideas of how you might want to do things. I had that extra little piece of label that I was trying to use. And that's my little Citrus Twist Kids stash where I have everything. And out of the camera frame, I have a Lawn Fawn chamois. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a rag like the ShamWow. And I just like, you put it in water, you squeeze the water out, and I have it in a little box so it doesn't get anything else wet, and then that way I can clean my stamps super easily. I love that stamp, that little tree that says feeling festive. And I wanted to use that stamp, but it had that's my gross little chamois. It had a little arrow pointing to the other side, and I just wiped the arrow, the ink off the arrow, and stamped it like that. And it says a look of pure joy. I also got an extra pack of these scallop stickers, and I got them from the new collection too. And that one says holiday snapshots. And this is the last page, and I wanted to add something else, so I looked in my little bowl of hearts that I cut using my Lawn Fawn heart die, which is my favorite. I have to cut even more gold hearts because I'm running out. I have of lots of colors, and I could have sworn that that second one had sticker backing like the first one, but it did not. It fooled me. But I just added a little bit of adhesive, and I'm gonna add another tiny heart because even though the card has a good design already, I have to keep adding. It's It's compulsive. I don't try to keep adding on stuff. And this is where I'm gonna write my journal. And instead of using my Tombow twin tones, since this is Canon matte photo paper, I am going to use these ink joy pens because the tip doesn't get ruined with the matte photo paper. And I just prefer the matte paper because everything looks so bright. And most of the times I also use my typewriter, so it's not a big deal. But I do use my twin tones for the original cards that come in the Feed Your Craft kit. And I love this stamp. It says Holiday Mass. It wasn't that messy, but we made quite enough slime so I can know how to control the mess. You know, it's still slime, but I can control it a little bit. And I love the process photos and the photos with the hands. And I can't believe that in a few days we're gonna have to have Charlotte again in the house. If you don't have one yet, maybe skip it, you know? And these are the final pages. They're simple-ish. They're simple me in my scale. The ones after that, they have so much stuff. I share on my Instagram a little tag with the gingerbread houses, and that one was way too much. There's still lots of colors and things happening, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos and finally the flip through, stay tuned and make sure you subscribe so you get a notification when I upload it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having an awesome day. Bye.